Hi, everyone. This is Hillary for Healing from Within, and I will be sharing a chair yoga practice with you today that is infused with um, some Qigong, another form of gentle movement that comes from China. So I hope you enjoy. Please take it at your own pace. If you don't have a chair, you can practice this um, seated on any surface, or you could even practice standing if you're more comfortable that way. So let's get started. We'll start simply by taking a moment to get centered and to be grounded. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Drawing your attention inward. Separating yourself from all that you experienced before this moment, all that's waiting for you after. Inviting yourself to be fully present in your body, in your seat, in your space, for the remainder of our time together. Beginning to notice the breath, the rise and the fall. Notice how it moves through you naturally. And then as it feels right, you can invite that breath to gently deepen. Start to lengthen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose. And drawing the breath down into the belly. So as you breathe in, the belly expands. And as you breathe out, the belly contracts. Just taking a few rounds of breath like that, noticing what it feels like to breathe in this way. And if it feels right, you can invite this breath to deepen. Lengthening the inhale, drawing it further up into the torso. So as you breathe in, the belly will expand, the ribs will expand, the chest will rise. And then exhaling, the chest falls, the ribs hug in, and the navel draws towards the spine. And then beginning again, inhaling, the belly fills, ribs expand, heart lifts. Exhaling, chest falls, the ribs hug in, and the belly contracts, emptying out. Any last bit of breath. And just take a few rounds of breath, just like this, noticing what it feels like to breathe in this way. And then invite yourself to breathe this 3-part breath enough times where you start to begin to feel comfortable with it. Like it feels somewhat familiar. Like you find a rhythm or flow of it that you can sink into. And continuing to breathe in this way, but letting this breath fall to the background of your awareness. Shifting your attention to your physical body resting on the earth. Resting on your seat, feeling your connection of your feet to the earth, your connection of, your sits bones to the chair beneath you. And then from this firm foundation, imagine lifting up, lengthening through the spine, reaching the crown of the head skyward. You could grow just a little bit taller. Take a big breath in as you lift the shoulders up. Big breath out as you relax the shoulders down the back. Let the hands find a comfortable place to rest in your lap. Palms could be facing up as a gesture of grounding. Palms could be facing down as a gesture of receiving. And take 3 deep cleansing breaths together to begin. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Letting go. Releasing anything that's no longer serving you. And you can open your eyes, lift the gaze. Let's start by bringing the hands in front of us, imagining like there was a small ball between your hands. We're going to start to just gently open and close. On the in-breath, we'll open. And on the out-breath, we'll press the hands towards one. So again, inhaling to open. Exhaling. Compressing. Inhale. And noticing any sensations, any changes between the palms. And start to separate the hands a little bit further. So as you inhale, the arms will start to move out to the sides a little bit, and the palms move farther apart. And then with the exhale, again, just bringing them together and keeping some distance between them. A bit larger still. Big breath in, will open. Big breath out, hands come towards one another. Big breath in, we open. Exhale, hands come towards. Standing this further still. Inhale. Open the heart. Let the arms come all the way to the sides. Palms coming. Like squeezing the shoulder blades together so that the arms are almost coming back a little bit. And then as we exhale, we're going to extend the arms forward, sweeping. Draw the chin towards the chest, rocking back slightly on the tailbone. Again, inhale, open the heart. And then exhale, round forward, extend the arms out in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, arms forward. Let's do one more time. Big breath in, open. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open the arms, release them down by the sides. We'll start to roll the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, soften the shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, shoulders come down. Another big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Now the chin floats towards the chest. Take a deep breath in and draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. Exhale to center. Inhale. Left ear, left shoulder. And then exhale for center. Good. Again, same thing, opposite side. Right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, center. And then left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, center. Move with your breath. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. The next time that your chin comes down towards your chest, pause. And then gently lift your gaze, coming back up through center. Take the arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Good. As you exhale, twist gently over to the right. The right hand will come to the side of the chair. Your left hand finds the right knee. Take a deep breath in to sit up tall. Deep breath out to gently twist. Softening through the shoulders. Relaxing all the muscles of the face. And bringing your awareness to the breath in the belly. or the tips of the nostrils. Good. Another big breath in as we lift the arms up. A big breath out as we gently twist over to the opposite side. Again, softening through the shoulder. Coming back to the breath. And the next breath in, we'll lift the arms up. Then we'll release down just through the right arm. Take the left arm nice and high up above, stretching the fingertips nice and wide. And then we'll reach up and overhead for a gentle side bend. Relaxing right ear towards right shoulder, if that's you. And then inhaling up through center. We'll release the left arm down, right arm will lift, inhaling. Exhaling up and over. Breathing into the entire right side body, creating space there with the breath. Inhaling that up, exhaling, releasing that palm down. Take a nice big lift of the shoulders. Exhale and drop them down. Let's do that again. Take a nice big lift of the shoulders. Exhale and drop them down. I'll take the hands, interlace them, start to circle the wrists. And when that circling feels complete, separate the hands and we'll just start to kind of shake out the fingers like you had water on your hands and you're just flicking it off your fingertips. So shaking the hands, and then from the shaking of the hands, we'll start to shake the arms. Good, and the arms can be shaking out to the side, they can be shaking out in front of you. Good, so breathing as you're shaking. Good, and start to shake up areas of the body. So since we're seated, we can just start to isolate the lower body. So maybe we lift up the right leg and we just start to shake the lower leg, shake the foot. Put down, shake out the opposite leg. Good. You can just start to move a little bit more through the upper body, maybe leaning a little bit forward, bouncing a little back, shake out to the sides. Maybe there's a little bit of rocking forward and back. Just lots of movement through the body. Maybe bouncing a little bit up and down. You close your eyes. Maybe keep them open, soft gaze, whatever feels good. Good. And shake for just a few more breaths, shaking out to the side, forward, up and overhead. Good. And when you're ready, bring your palms down. Let the backs of your hands rest in your lap, your palms face up. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And just take your gaze inward. And notice. Scan your body and just notice where you feel energy moving. Your feet, your hands, your legs. And you just feel blood moving, pumping through the body. Or open your eyes. And then if there's an area where you'd like to bring the hands briefly, just with all that energy moving through the palms, bringing it to the heart, to the mind, an area of the body where you have a little bit of pain or challenge, and just using that energy that we've cultivated and sending it back, bringing a little bit of warmth, a little bit of healing to any area that could use some help. Take a nice deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then releasing it down. We'll shift forward in our seat just a bit, creating a little bit more room to move here. We'll gather up the right knee and draw it in. And then we'll just start to move that knee gently from side to side, starting to open up the hip. feels complete, you can take your right ankle and cross it gently over your left knee. Now, if this is not a comfortable position, you can always extend that lower leg out and then slide the foot a little bit down. So you're creating more of like a figure four shape in the legs. And that might make this pose feel a bit more comfortable. So either way, sitting up like this or with the leg extended, one hand to the ankle, one hand to the knee, or if you have the legs extended, you might choose to bring both hands to the base of the chair for just a little bit of extra grounding. We'll lift and lengthen through the spine, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, gently lean forward. Soften the shoulders down and away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And just noticing any areas of the body where you're holding tension. And see if you can use the exhale as a time, a point of focus away to release that tension from the body. Imagine it exiting on the exhale. Good. And then pressing firmly into the hands to help you to lift up. And take the right foot and return it to the earth. And then we'll just take a little wobble of the knees and let the hips kind of reset. And then we'll gather up the left knee and hug it in. And we'll get a little move from side to side. And just a gentle opening for the hip. Good. And then when you're ready, crossing the ankle over the knee. And then again, if you'd like, you can extend this leg out, or you can keep the knee bent. One hand to the ankle, one hand to the knee, or both hands to the base of the chair for support. We'll take a deep breath in to sit up tall, and a deep breath out to lean forward. Again, softening the shoulders down and away from the ears. Inviting the back of your heart to soften, the front of your heart to soften. And you're bringing your awareness back to the movement of breath at the belly, the tip of the nostrils. Asking yourself where you can soften. How can you soften further into this? Relax even more deeply into the pose, into the support of the surface beneath you. Good. When you're ready, lifting up slowly, returning the foot to the earth, and again, just a little wobble of the knees. And we'll separate the knees just a little bit further apart. And we'll start to circle the upper body. So leaning forward and then circling over to one side, back, off to the other side, and forward. So moving with your breath, inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you come back. The next time that you come forward, pause, and then reverse the direction and start to circle the other way. And the next time that you come forward, again, we'll pause and then press into the hands and slowly come up. Good. Bring the hands together at the heart, and then we'll separate the knees just a little bit wider. Take a deep breath in as you lengthen the spine, and then a deep breath out. We'll bring the right hand to the inside of the right knee, and we'll extend the left arm up towards the sky for a seated triangle pose. And you could do this with the left leg bent in this position, or if you'd like a little bit more of a stretch for the inside of the left leg and the hip, you could always extend this leg out to the side and see what that feels like. Gaze could be up at that top hand, or it could be straight ahead, or you could rest the ear towards the shoulder, creating a little bit of a neck release. on the left-hand side. Good. And then when you're ready, coming back to center, both knees bend, hands come to the heart. Take a deep breath in to lift the shoulders. Good. And then exhale. Lengthening through the spine, inhale. Exhale over to the other side. So left hand comes down, right arm comes up, gaze towards the top hand, or maybe out in front, or relaxing the ear towards the shoulder. And again, a slight variation. If you'd like to extend out through the right leg, you could do that. Just a different way to do this seated triangle. So whichever one feels better in your body. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. And then when you're ready, coming back to center, hands and heart, both knees bend. And again, we'll take a nice big lift of the shoulders. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Drop them. Good. So when you're ready, keeping the legs just as they are, we'll extend the arms out to the side, finding a 90-degree bend in both of the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades together, all 10 fingers, but nice and wide, coming into a seated goddess posture. So toes will turn out to the side, heels will come in. Take a deep breath in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Deep breath out, the arms come in towards them. Good. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we close. Good. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we close. One more time, big breath in. And out. Inhale to open. And then exhale, release the arms down. Take a nice big shoulder roll. Drop the head gently from side to side. Release any tension that's built up. We'll move into a Qigong posture called cloud hands. And to do this, we'll turn the right palm to face down. And we'll turn the left palm to face towards us, so about eye level. And then the opposite hand is about hip level. So we'll let this top arm lead the way. And we're going to shift gently over to the left. And then when you can't turn any farther to the left, you drop the left hand down and lift the right arm up. And then you let the right arm lead you. And you start to come the other way. And that bottom hand is just passing along. It's like you were petting a very tall dog. So when you come here, again, you can't turn any farther. Then you release the right hand down, the left arm comes up, and you move the other way. And so the goal here is to keep your awareness fixed on that top hand. Imagine that that top hand was like a fluffy cloud floating across the sky. And we're keeping our mind so focused on this cloud in the sky, this present moment, this hand in front of us, this movement that we're doing, that we're just completely fixed in the here and now. Listen to your breath. Let's do one more in each direction. Good. And after that round, let's come back to center. You can bring the hands down to your thighs, bringing the legs back together. And just take a moment to pause, breathe, and feel. Feeling the effects of the practice thus far. Noticing what it felt like to breathe and to move and to focus in that way. And then when you're ready, you can lift your gaze. We'll extend the legs out in front of us. And so you can be resting with the toes pointing up, so really pressing the heels down into the floor, or you could press the soles of the feet down towards the floor, pointing the feet forward, whichever one feels more comfortable. You might need to scooch a little forward in your chair, extending those legs out. Hands can be on the base of the chair for support. Squeezing the elbows towards one another, relaxing the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in to sit up tall, and a deep breath out to lean forward. We don't lean too far forward, but just slightly. And even that slight bit of motion forward, you should start to feel some intensity in the backs of the legs. And that's why we press the chair down so we don't tip forward in the chair. So being cautious, being careful with whatever seated surfaces beneath you. And then just breathing into the place where you feel this most intensely. So for me right now, I feel it in the backs of my legs. I'm just going to imagine sending the breath there, imagining that the breath could create even more space, even more openness. And then I'll sit up nice and tall, bending into the knees and sitting back in my chair. Sweep the arms out to the side, taking a deep breath in. Good, and then exhale, release the arms all the way down. Again, a nice big shoulder roll. And just pausing and feeling all of the space between the shoulders and the ears. We're going to do a seated version of a Qigong practice that I like to call angel wings. So for this one, we bring the hands so that they're facing the back of the body. We're going to just bring them up the back body. And when you can't come any farther up with your hands, you can bring them forward and then float them down. So we're sending some healing energy to the back body, to all the organs here, to the spine, so all the way up. Big breath in, and exhale and float down. And so as you do this, I want you to imagine like your whole body was gently lifting. So even though we're sitting, just feel this lightness in the body as you lift up. And then exhale and float down. So if you're practicing this standing, you can even lift up onto the tiptoes a little bit as you bring your hands up. And then as you exhale, you can sink and bend slowly. Breath in. Big breath out. Our hands together, creating tight fists right at the level of the hips. Coming into a gentle twist, a little bit of energy movement here. We'll take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we'll press forward through the right hand. And then we'll twist the upper body so that we're looking over towards the left. And then we're going to reach out, draw some energy in towards the body as we square the shoulders forward. Good, then we'll bring over the other side. Press forward through the left hand on the exhale. And then inhale, gather up and draw the energy back in towards it. Exhale, press. Inhale, gather, square the shoulder. Good, again, opposite side, left hand presses forward, exhale. Inhale, back to center. Good, exhale to press. Inhale together. Good, one more time over the opposite side, pressing forward. Inhale, gathering. Now extend the arms out to the side, taking a deep breath in. Good, palms will touch and draw the hands together at the heart. Big breath in, arms reach out to the sides. Exhale, hands come together at the heart. Good, again, one more time, big breath in. And big breath out. With the hands at the heart, start to rub the palms together, creating a little bit of heat, a little bit of energy. Good. When the hands are nice and warm, and take them and we'll place them gently over the heart. So you can close your eyes or soften your gaze, just pausing for a moment to receive that energy, that warmth. And then we'll rub the hands together again, a little bit of heat, a little bit of energy. And then we'll take the hands to the head. So wherever's comfortable on the top of your head, the back of your head, over your ears, whatever feels comfortable, and also a way to kind of relax the shoulders a little bit. And just imagine sending some healing energy to the mind. Good. And then finally releasing, rubbing the hands together, a little bit of heat, a little bit of energy. And we'll place the hands somewhere on the body where we can use a little bit of healing energy. So anywhere that speaks to you. And when you're ready, you can release your hands down to your lap. And just close the eyes and stop or soften the gaze for a moment. Coming back to your breath and noticing any shifts, any changes in how you're feeling right now versus how you felt when we began. Any differences in the body, the mind, the heart. And then ask yourself if there's anything that you'd like to take with you from this practice. Any feelings, any ideas, any techniques. And perhaps there's something that you'd like to leave behind, something you'd like to release. And just take a nice deep, full breath in. Release it with a gentle sigh. And then when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open or lift your gaze. And I thank you so much for joining me for this practice. You all have a wonderful day. And I will see you soon.